Hello, welcome to Viney B's Homemaker Experience. I'm Viney B, and I'm so glad that you decided to join me because in addition to enjoying baking, I also enjoy putting these videos together and sharing them with you. And I pray that as you view these videos, that you see or hear something that is beneficial to you in some way. Now today I am going to be making a strawberry and cream cheese tart. And although this is a recipe that I've never tried to prepare before, I'm sure everything is going to be all right because it is a simple, straightforward recipe. You'll be able to prepare it as well, and it contains some delicious ingredients. At least I like them. Strawberries, cream cheese. How can you go wrong with that? All right. Well, before I proceed any further, though, I would like for you to subscribe to my channel. That's Viney B's Homemaker Experience. And share it with your family and friends. Also, click the notification bell so that you'll be alerted when I upload a new video. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started making this strawberry and cream cheese tart. Again, thank you for joining me. May God bless you and yours. Now we're going to make the crust. We're going to put our flour, sugar, and salt in the food processor. All right, so I'm going to put in a total of 1.5 cups of flour, and that's the same as 180 grams of flour. And then I'm going to add to that a little over a third cup of sugar. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And then to that, we'll add the salt. And we're gonna do, it calls for 1/4 teaspoon. All right, so we got that in there. Now we're going to process this just for a little bit to make sure everything is mixed up. Okay, so now I have my butter. And this is a stick plus about a tablespoon or so, almost 2 tablespoons of butter that's been in the refrigerator. You want your butter cold. So we're gonna put the butter, which has been, you wanna cube your butter up and before you put it into the food processor. All right, all right. We're going to pulse this until you just want to pulse it until it's, well, I guess a little bit larger than peas. All right. Okay, it's starting to look better. There it is. It's starting to clump together. There we go. I was starting to get a little concerned at first. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. So this is how, you see? Okay, I think that's good right there, okay? Let's show you how that looks. All right. Now the recipe said to use a 9-inch tart pan with a removable bottom. I don't have one, and I really didn't feel a need to get one because I have a springform pan, and you see how this works out? It's removable. And so this is what I'm going to use, my 9-inch springform pan. Just to make sure that the crust is going to end up releasing from the pan, I'm going to give it a light spray of the cooking oil. Now, we're going to take our dough and we're going to pour it into here. So now now this being a springform pan, I'm not going to come all the way up the sides. Okay. This is a tart, and so it's just, usually you can use a instead of using the tart pan, you can use a regular pie pan. If you go that route, you'll have to cut your tart inside of the pan. Okay. Trying to get it to come up the sides a little bit, not be so thick at the, I guess, in the corner or where the side meets the bottom. Okay. All right, so now I'm just going to try this fork. Try to get a little, let me see. How can I do this? I'm trying to give it a nice little edge, a finish. I'm trying to finish the edge off a little bit. That's what the advantage of the tart pan. You just have that finished look. It has a decorative edge to it. All right, so now we have to put some pricks. Oh, that's kind of thick right there. All right, so the last thing that I did was I put the holes, I put some pricks into the crust, and you see my little edge that I put all the way around. Okay. All right, so now this needs to go into the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to cover it. Okay. And actually I'm going to put this into a bag and then set it into the freezer. Okay. 10 to 15 minutes. So next we're going to take the cream cheese, which is, you want it softened, at room temperature. All right, so to that I'm going to add 3/8 cup of sugar, which is about 75 grams of sugar. Okay. Yeah, this definitely should have been a little softer. But we're just going to mix that sugar into the cream cheese. All right, so now we're going to take the strawberry jam, and we're just going to put 120 grams, which is a little over 1/4 cup. Okay. And then we're going to warm it until it liquefies. All right, so here is the crust. All right, here's our crust, and it's nice and golden brown, and it has totally cooled down. We're now ready to go ahead and put the pie or put the tart together. Okay, so here's our cream cheese. And we're going to take, what I'm going to start, I'm just going to put a little bit in each one of these first. My little samplers. And we'll take the rest of this. All right, we'll put that in there. Or at least most of it. Let's see how it works. Let's see. All right, so now we've got the cream cheese. We have enough on the samplers, and so I'm going to add the last little bit of cream cheese that I have to the tart. Now for the strawberries. And so you start on the outer edge and you put your strawberries stem side down. Okay, let's do that. Just like that. All right, so now we've completely covered the main tart and our two little samplers with the strawberries. Now there's just one more step, and that is to lightly brush on the strawberry jam. All right, so now we'll go ahead and we've got the jam, the liquefied jam. We're going to brush it over the strawberries. All right, that's it. And it is a lovely sight. Now we just need to let this set for about 20 minutes, and then we will put it into the refrigerator and allow it to chill at least 1 hour. All right, so it's been in the refrigerator for a little while, and so we're going to go ahead and remove the springform pan, the outer section of it. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. I think it turned out very nicely.